Hi, I'm Ken Brakefield. I'm the sales manager here at Swanton Welding Company, and this is a new segment of Swanton Welding is its people. This is a segment where we just like to introduce you to some of our employees so you get to know us a little bit better and maybe feel a little more comfortable doing work with us. So today, we're going to introduce you to Kody Kessler. He's our plant manager. So with that being said, let's go meet Kody. Hey Kody.
Ken, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Real good.
Good. It's good to see you.
Yep.
We don't see each other as much as we used to back in the day.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
We're busy.
Kody Kessler, he's started out here at a young age. He's from Liberty Center, Ohio. He started out, he was an engineer, and he was our head engineer for a really long time. But just recently, he got a promotion. Now he's a shop manager. And he's doing a really super good job, and we're really glad to have him. So tell me a little bit about your history. How long have you been here?
In September, I'll be here 25 years.
You're not too far behind me. Not too far at all. What were you kind of looking for when you came here? I know you did engineering and stuff like that, but the job's a whole lot different than that now.
Yeah, it is. I started out at a place called American Warming Welding, spent 3.5 years there, and got familiar with engineering. And I was familiar with the Zeiter family, and that got me to where I am, and to come aboard Swanton. And we started out as a project manager. Spent 20 years doing that, and Zeiter family was I always knew a successful business, and wanted to be a part of it.
So tell me, just think back about the 7 million jobs that you've pushed through the shop in the last 25 years. What was the most interesting and maybe the most challenging job that you ever had to work on?
I'd say the most interesting job. Every job's different.
Sure.
And when they come down from the estimating department, I would say that the one that sticks out to my mind is there was a conveyor job that was for like the wood industry, and we had a tight deadline to meet, and we were put a lot of stress on us, and but we were able to rally the office and the shop together, and be able to make the customer happy.
So what about your new role now as the plant manager? I don't even know what your official title is. Plant manager.
Plant manager.
So how are you doing with that? How are you enjoying that job?
Being in a project manager role, it helped me to become the plant manager. I would fill in for Tim Hamlet, who was our former one, and Chuck Morgan spent a lot of time in that role. And as they were not around, I was able to learn by process elimination. I was the one that got to do that. And
well, you stepped up. That's what you're saying.
Yep. And when the opportunity became available that they were looking for someone to be the plant manager, I felt like I had spent quite a few years in the project management, and I thought it was the right time for me to move on from that, and I thought that I was probably the right person to fill the role.
Oh, you definitely were. So in that job, do you ever get kind of pulled back into your project management role?
Yeah, of course.
All the time,
yep.
For sure.
Yep. That's kind of my love, is engineering and the project management part.
Yeah.
I tend to dabble in that as needed. And I'd really like to do the projects. So I'd like to see from the start to finish. There's a lot of challenges that come along the way, but there's a sense of appreciation when you see the project leave, go down the road on the truck, and then eventually get to the job site. So,
So what about Kody when he's at home, when he's not the shop manager? How's Kody do? What do you like to do for fun?
I spend a lot of time here, but when I do leave, I've got a wife and 2 daughters. My oldest daughter is a junior in high school, and my youngest is a 5th grader. And on a nightly basis, we're all kind of nerds. So we like to watch Jeopardy as a family. We like to play games, board games. And then we like to travel a lot when we have the opportunity. So we've been on a few cruises. Went to
Nice.
Hawaii, went to the Caribbean. So that's probably our pastime. So
You know, my mom and dad, we and my brother, we played a lot of card games and Yahtzee and all those different things when I was growing up, and those are really cherished memories now. And that'll be good for your
For
girls.
sure.
They'll remember that all their life.
Yep.
It's a pretty good thing to do. Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, thank you so much for your time. I know you're like Mr. Busy around here. I hate to even call you when I got a question because I know how busy you are. But thank you so much for coming
thank you.
and taking your time with us. And you did a great interview, and you're just a great guy. You and I have been good friends for 25 years.
I appreciate it, Ken.
All right.